And welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Knowledge. On today's episode, we're actually going to go through Pokemon EX Sandstorm. And the only reason why is because I was going through some of my old Pokemon stuff and I just happened to come across this open EX Sandstorm pack that I must have bought for $3.99 a long time ago. And inside that pack were all the original cards in absolute mint condition. I must have opened this pack in 2003 and immediately just put the cards right back into the open pack. And I haven't touched them for, almost 2 decades later. So these cards have literally been sitting inside of this open pack. Now, I don't know how familiar you guys may be with the EX series. Well, at least EX Sandstorm. So the last Wizard of the Coast set that came out was Skyridge, and that came out in May 2003. And if you guys know anything about Skyridge, Skyridge is one of the most sought after sets because it had such a very small, limited production run. And no one really knows exactly how many Skyridge boxes or packs or cards actually are out there and exist because Wizard of the Coast made that set in May 2003 and EX Ruby Sapphire came out in June 2003. So really, Skyridge was only on the shelves for 1 month between May and June, from my understanding. And please write in the comments if you guys know exactly how long Skyridge was on the shelves for. But I know it was a very small production run and a very, very short amount of time because Wizard of the Coast was transitioning out of Pokemon TCG and Nintendo was taken over. So, like I said, EX Ruby Sapphire came out in June. EX Sandstorm was the very first expansion pack that came off of that, and they released this pack in September 2003. Now, there are actually some pretty good cards that came in this. These packs new sealed come, I would say they range between $150 to $200. And assuming you could get an unweighed pack, I don't think that's a terrible, terrible price. It's more or less a break even for this pack at the 200 range. But there was a Typhlosion Ultra Rare, or sorry, a Typhlosion EX Ultra Rare, and I'm sure I'll picture it right here. I don't own one. I hadn't seen this card in a very long time, and the only reason I even came across this card again was for this video. But it's a very nice card. And then the Wailord EX. At the time, this card had 200 HP, and that had kind of broken the limit that Pokemon had set at a limit of 120 HP. Obviously, Charizard from base set being the first card to have that. And yeah, so I just want to show you guys what cards were actually in this pack. And all around, they weren't some bad cards. And it was some of the original artwork that had been reused multiple times later. And I'm sure you guys will recognize some of this artwork. So obviously, as soon as I realized that there was cards in this pack, I sleeved everyone. So I mean, they're all sleeved right now, but this is the original cards that were in this pack in 2003. So let's just go through them and see what were actually in there. So we have Omnite. Trying to get it in focus. Kabuto. I mean, the artwork for these cards were pretty nice. Nuzzleaf. And I'm sure you guys have seen a lot of this artwork before in, the reprints and Pokemon reuse, especially Nintendo, they reuse so much of the artwork. Cacnea. This is a nice card. Oh, give that one away. Zigzagoon. I think that's how you say his name. Very nice. It's a nice looking card. I mean, the artwork is very awesome. We got a trainer. We got a claw fossil. And the sandstorm had a lot to do with, like, I call it more the archaeological aspect of Pokemon. This is nice, a Vaporeon. And, I looked up the prices before this video from TCG Player. These Vaporeons are selling for around $4 a piece. We got a reverse hollow Pharaoh. And again, this is artwork you've probably seen before. I actually am really liking these cards. And last but not least, this was actually a heavy pack Lunatone. And obviously, this artwork has been used so many times on different cards. And let's look at the hollow. Now, of course, this is the only card that I noticed some actual damage on. And I hate pulling cards out of the sleeve, but I'm going to pull it out a little bit just for this video so you guys could see exactly what I'm seeing. Well, let me try to get it in focus. Do you see right there at the very top? There's some damage. Sorry, the focusing is bad. I don't know what happened. It just got pinched the right way. Most damage, but the back of the card is almost, it looks like I just pulled this card yesterday. I was very impressed when I saw the condition of all these cards. But yeah, this was kind of like going through a little bit of a time machine. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And let me know down in the comments if you guys have ever just happened to come across something very similar. You just going through your old stuff and you find a open pack or maybe even a sealed pack. And you decide to open it and kind of go through a little bit of a time machine right there. But again, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please check out my other videos. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and I'm really looking for feedback from my viewers and what kind of videos are you guys looking for. So, all right, I'll see you on the next video.